A wealthy businessman named Raymond Carter stepped into a small neighborhood pharmacy one cold winter evening. Snowflakes clung to his long black coat, and his breath fogged the air as he approached the counter. He needed medicine for his wife, who had been down with a severe flu. The store was almost empty, except for the faint humming of an old heater struggling to warm the room. Just as he placed his items on the counter, the glass door creaked open. A thin boy, no older than 16, walked in. His clothes were torn, soaked from the snow, and his lips trembled violently. He clutched his stomach as if trying to stop himself from collapsing. "Ma'am, I need medicine for cough," he whispered, barely audible. The cashier looked at the boy with annoyance but turned to him anyway. "Okay, let me see the money," she said flatly. The boy hesitated, then pulled out a small, wrinkled note from his pocket. It was damp, damaged, and almost unreadable. The cashier narrowed her eyes. "This is fake." The boy's face went pale. "Ma'am, someone gave it to me today. I didn't know. I promise, I didn't know." "We don't accept fake money. Get out," she snapped. I really need it, please," he begged, placing a hand on the counter to steady himself. "I said no." Before the cashier could say anything else, Mr. Carter stepped forward. "Let me see the note," he requested gently. The boy handed it to him. Mr. Carter examined it silently. Then, without a word, he swapped it with a real bill, folded it, and handed it back to the cashier. "Please give him the medicine," he said calmly. The cashier shrugged and placed the cough syrup in a bag. The boy grabbed it tightly. "Thank you, sir," he said with trembling gratitude. Mr. Carter purchased his own medicines and walked out, but something in him refused to leave. He noticed the boy staggering down the road, coughing harshly, clutching the bag like a treasure. The boy turned under a bridge and disappeared. Mr. Carter followed. There, under the icy bridge, was a small shelter made of cardboard and torn blankets. The boy entered, collapsing beside a broken heater. Mr. Carter stepped inside. The boy struggled to speak. I live here, but it's okay. It's warmer than outside." Raymond felt something break inside him. He quietly left, returned 10 minutes later with a warm bowl of soup, bread, and a thermos of hot tea. The boy sat up quickly and devoured the food. "Slow down, breathe," Raymond said with a sad smile. Why are you helping me?" the boy asked softly. "Because someone helped me once, when I was not much older than you." The boy lowered his eyes. My mom, she died 2 years ago. I'm alone now." A long silence followed. Raymond finally said, "Come with me, at least for tonight. You should not be living here." He took him home. But the moment they stepped inside, his wife Evelyn stared in shock. "Raymond, who is this?" "A boy who needs help. I want him to stay with us." Her face hardened instantly. "Absolutely not. We have a daughter. What if he steals? What if he's lying? We don't know him." The boy stepped back quietly. I should go." Before he could leave, Evelyn added coldly, "We don't bring random street boys into our home. We're not running a charity." The boy picked up the blanket Raymond had given him and walked toward the door. Raymond rushed after him. "I'm sorry, son. This is all I can do for now." He pressed a brown envelope with $12,000 into the boy's hand. "Please get a place to stay, buy food, go to school, be good, live well." Tears gathered in his eyes. "Thank you, sir. I will never forget you." 10 years later. Raymond's car skidded on black ice during a late-night drive and slammed into a barrier. He was rushed to the hospital unconscious. His condition was critical. The doctors said surgery could save him, but the cost was enormous. His wife Evelyn sat trembling in the waiting area, her hands shaking uncontrollably. She had no idea how she would afford the operation. Suddenly, a nurse walked up to her. "Ma'am, someone left this note for you." Evelyn opened it. "Don't worry, the operation has begun. All expenses have been covered by his son. Her heart dropped. His son? My husband had a son? A secret son? He cheated on me? Her mind spun in horror. Hours passed. Finally, the surgeon walked out. He removed his mask, and Evelyn froze. It was the same street boy from 10 years ago, now a grown man in a white coat. We have never met, but you may remember your husband saving a sick, homeless boy under a bridge. I was that boy. Her voice cracked. You paid for the surgery? The doctor smiled sadly. Your husband gave me $12,000. I used it to rent a room, buy books, join school, and eventually enter medical college. He took a deep breath. He didn't just save my life. He gave me a future. So when I saw his name today, I knew I must save him too. The doors behind him opened, and nurses wheeled out Raymond, awake, alive. Raymond's eyes met the doctor's. You, is it really you? He whispered. Yes, sir. The doctor smiled warmly. I told you, I'd never forget you. Raymond's eyes filled with tears. Evelyn broke down as well, realizing what kindness truly meant. The doctor placed a hand on his shoulder. You didn't adopt me, but you gave me everything a father would. Today, I returned your kindness.